I have a lot of customers that kind of ask me this question and says, there's different type of tooth materials, and also what kind of blades are out there, where they used for, and how do you guys make a blade? A lot of people really don't know what goes into making a saw blade. So we need to go back into history a little bit to kind of see how those saw blades actually started. So the first blades that was ever made was out of carbon material. And what we did is we milled the teeth into that blade, which is still used today. You're using it in the wood industry and other types of sawing. But after that, the man were asking us to come up with a longer lasting blade. And we then DoALL developed a new backing material other than carbon, and we milled the teeth into that blade. But alloy steels got better, and the demand again was we need blades with longer life. So DoALL went out again to figure out how to make a brand new blade, and they came up with the bimetal blade, which was a DoALL invention. What is a bimetal blade? So bimetal blade is basically, we have two pieces of steel. We take a backing material, which we strip it down off of a roll, and then we attach by electro beam a thin wire of basically M42 material. So what happens is basically that is the blade that is common used today. So we're taking it, attaching it, and milling teeth into it. So again, customers demanded better life in blades. The saws of yesterday was better. So we needed to come up with a much stronger, better blade, which is when we found that, okay, we're going to take and we introduce some M51 material and powdered metal. So we have a new strip of wire that we're attaching onto the backing of the blade. The only problem with this is we cannot do electro beam welding. So we had to come up with a new process to attach that wire to the blade, which is we found to do by using laser. So now we got a great blade, but we ran into another problem. Now we have to, the mill cutters could not cut it because the materials were too tough. So what did we have to do? We then went to starting grinding blades. So when you're getting into these M51, 52s, your M81 type, powder metal wires, we're now grinding blades. So with that process, we can do all kind of different grinds onto the blade, giving us some unique cutting features on the blade. But now all of a sudden we got Inconels. So we needed some newer blades. So that's when we came out and started making Carbide blades. So with the Carbide blade, it's a little different. What we do is we have to take the backing material, we have to mill it, basically a pocket or the gullet, and then we take the little round piece of carbide and we attach that onto the backing. And then we grind that piece of carbide. Now, there's a little difference when you're making a bimetal blade versus a carbide blade, because the bimetal, we can stack many blades in and mill or grind all at one time. Carbide, we need to do each and grind each individual tooth. Much more cost of operations, your cost to make that blade is substantial higher, that's the reason carbide blades cost some more. But over the time, we're getting newer grinders, that cost is being lowered. So, if you have any questions, never want anything on history or want to know anything on blades, give me a call. You can reach me anytime. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thank you.